So just 5 minutes on stretching. Well, first of all, what is the point of stretching in general?
To lengthen the muscle so that it doesn't cramp or hurt.
So when would you do it? Before, after exercise?
Oh, you can do it both. Like I stretch before I walk and I stretch before I play squash. But it doesn't have to be directly before, it can be hours.
Okay, so what are some good stretching techniques?
Well, there's the hamstring ones, so you lean against the wall and it's this muscle.
How many reps or whatever?
No, just to stretch, 10-20 seconds max.
Okay.
But if the ones I do in the morning are hamstring and calf stretch, so I find a surface, a bed's fine, but a couch is good. And you just lean down and it stretches down the back of here and along here.
Okay.
If you want to get your calf, you pull your toes back towards you. If you want to do your glute, which is your bum, you do this.
Okay. And for someone like me who's never had stretching in their normal thing that they do, what are the dangers of a non-stretching kind of person like me doing stuff without stretching?
Well, none. I mean, it depends on if you have no injuries and you're not prone to injuries. Stretching is something you can do, but it's not something that you have to do. But if you find that after a game of squash you're really tight and really sore through your lower back, then you have to stretch your glutes and your hamstrings.
And presumably if you did stretch, even when you don't feel like you need to, the risk of injury is less?
Yes. And the discomfort from your muscles shortening, the fibres in your muscles shorten when you exercise. Stretching brings them back out to normal length, so you don't get any of that discomfort.
Would you get better workout of your muscles if you stretched beforehand? Would they do a better job for you?
Well, yes, but if you are a professional athlete, you have to stretch. But if you're just going to play squash, the advantage of stretching is that squash is a lot of agility, so your muscles have to stop and change direction, and that helps relieve calf strains and hamstring and quad strains. And
you say squash because that's just an example of what we do, but it would apply to any kind of activity that people might do.
Yeah.
Okay, what about people that are normally in good shape, don't have any problems? Is there some benefit to stretching just for a normal person going about their normal day to day?
Well, it makes your things like your legs and your lower back and your arms and your shoulders and your chest more relaxed.
Yeah. Okay.
So the discomfort you get from exercising can be alleviated.
All right. So any other kind of exercises before we wrap up the stretching thing that are good to do?
Well, there's the ones for your shoulder and your back, and then there's the ones like this.
What are they stretching?
Well, they stretch through here.
Okay.
So.
Now, what about rehab stretching? Is that different?
Oh, no, that's different. Rehab stretching is where you don't take it to the full length of the muscle. You only take it to where you feel no pain. If you start to feel pain, you have to back off, because rehabbing is different.
And the kind of stretching that you do would be different, or still the same sort of stuff?
No, it's still the same sort of stuff, but you have to be more careful. Yeah. And the exercises you have for rehab are much more gentle.
Because you have rehab clients,
yes,
and presumably a big part of what you do is the stretching for them, is it?
Well, it depends on the person. Often, if they've got sore knees, for example, and they've had a sore knee for 10 years, it takes a long time to get to the point where you can use that knee ordinarily. But otherwise, you just have to do the exercises that help alleviate the pain.
So what were you doing with that woman that had the problem with the knees at the wedding the other day? You were giving a little sort of freebie thing. What was that all about?
Well, when you have a sore knee from whatever reason, it's quite hard to rehab it, but the easiest thing to do to help support your knee is to build this part of your quad up. It's the part that looks really pronounced in football players. And you just lift your heel up and it activates down here.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the exercise.
Mm.
But you have to do it to both legs.
Okay.
Yeah. It's just, and over time you increase the reps. And once this muscle is sufficiently built, your knee issues go away.
All right. Okay. All right. Well, that's good. There's a few other things that we're covering, but I guess anything else to say about stretching before we wrap that one up?
No, just take it easy.
Okay. All right. Take it easy, Merrill. Take it easy, viewer. Here we go.
Viewer.
Viewer, what's wrong with viewer?
It sounds old-fashioned.
Well, I am old-fashioned.
No, you're not.
Okay. Person who watches our vlog.
Why can't you just say see you later?
Okay. See you later.